Hey guys, why you should. Today I am exhausted mentally a little bit. I feel drained because there is so much crap happening today that it's kind of astounding. Let's just say I've been using my phone and talking to people way more than I'm used to doing, and it kind of drains me. And the day isn't even over. I mean, I still have several things looking forward in the rest of the day. That I need to do. Let's just say that. And it's a little bit overwhelming. But I don't want to talk about this. This is just everything that's happened today is only emphasizes the point that I want to convey today. What happened to me yesterday is there was a power outage, and I know that it actually happened while I was asleep, but I know it because if there's a power outage while I'm asleep, I wake up instantly because my computer is at a low hum. I mean, the computer is on. You don't hear it very well. I mean, if I'll shut up right now, you'll probably hear the birds chirping more than anything else. But there is a low hum to my computer. After all, it is on. It's silent, relatively, but it's still on. And that monotone noise actually helps me fall asleep at night. And when it goes away while I'm asleep, I wake up. That's enough to wake me up. So I heard that, so I know that the power went out. When I woke up, really, the power was actually okay. But then I turned on my computer and it happened again, and I was a bit scared to turn it on again because if the computer just loses power, it's not exactly a great thing, and I don't have a generator or anything. It's just the computer just shuts itself off. So I decided to wait a little bit and see if it'll happen again. Luckily, it didn't. But instead of turning on my computer, I decided to first of all clean it up a little bit, and then I kind of wanted to relax. And I made myself some tea. And I sat in my living room. And the window, there was a big window and it opened. It was opened. And there was a nice breeze coming out. And this is finally happening, that our climate is finally lowering a little bit from scorching heat to actually be pleasant at times. I'm a winter person. I hate the summer. I love when it's chilly and cold and it's raining. And we're finally starting to get showers that are, 10 seconds long, but it gives you a little bit of that smell of rain, and it's a bit chillier at night. I'm actually, right now, usually the window's closed and the air conditioning is on because it gets so warm in here with the lights on. But right now it's just the window open and I'm fine. All right. So there was a really nice breeze coming out, and I was reading a book. Okay, and we haven't done a book one in a while, but I want to show you the book because I don't read enough. I just really don't read enough, and I've been reading game design textbooks and technical stuff that aren't really interesting to talk about. But I finally got to the point where I'm moving on with my reading list, and right now I'm reading Murakami's Kafka on the Shore. I've never read Murakami before. He's a highly regarded writer with a lot of great novels, apparently. I just took, the thing that's regarded as the best one, Kafka on the Shore, and just started reading it. I'm really enjoying it. You can see I'm about at the middle point. It's really, really great. And there's a point in the book, no spoilers, no real spoilers, but there's a point in the book where the main, I guess I'd say protagonist, kind of takes a break from everything and kind of finds itself in out of society, completely alone, no real technical stuff, technology. There's nothing of that there, and he's just kind of alone. And at first, the silence is scary, but later on, he gets comfortable with it and really enjoys just being alone and taking in a little bit of nature. This is not the case with me sitting in my living room with a book, tea, and a breeze, but my computer was off, and it felt to me like this a little bit magical break, and something that I really haven't done ever. And you need to realize something about me. I don't read books outside the toilet. I read when I poop, that's it. That's the only time I read. Pretty much the only time I read. And I sat down with tea, and there was a breeze, and I was just enjoying my book, and it's a really phenomenal book. It's written in such a wonderful way. I'm really, really enjoying it. And it felt out of this world. It felt different. And it was a really marvelous break that I think is outside of technology. And clearly, I didn't do it for long, and eventually I did come back and turn on my computer and checked out my mails and my Facebook and my Twitter and my everythings. You know, it wasn't a very large disconnect from all this technology, but for that very short period of time, it was a little magic. And this is not the first and probably not the last video to tell you how terrible technology is. You know, I can recall at least 4 or 5 different videos, but some of them are animated and other ones just have a dude just talking to you. I think one of them even, he rhymes and it's kind of like a rap or something, telling you how antisocial these social networks are and how horrible and disconnected and out of touch we are with each other and how terrible this technology is. And, you know, everybody's with the neck. That's one of the things I like. This is my shitty phone, right? But one of the things that I like is the neck.
I'm looking at my phone right now. Can you see my neck? This is not natural.
But people these days... People these days are actually like this when they look at their phone. And this is really terrible for your neck, by the way. You know, please stop. Look at other people. For Christ's sake. For Jesus Christ's sake. And today we're very disconnected from each other. I'm not going to go into that. You know, I agree with those things, and you probably agree with those things, and you've probably also shared those things on Facebook. You know, did the ironic thing of a video telling you to stop and become a little bit more social and leave these social networks, and you share it on a social network, and I bet my ass that you put, hey, isn't this ironic? And then you share it, and then you feel good about yourself. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at pretty much everybody who's ever shared one of those videos, including myself, to be very clear. But it doesn't last. I mean, that feeling of, yeah, that's totally true, I should totally do that, lasts about a day. At most, you know? At least it's like 5 minutes, but at most it's a day. And then you keep on with your life. We're not going to go into that discussion because it's a really long one, and it's let's forget about it right now. But do it for an hour. It feels really good. It feels really good to just let go and drink some tea and read a goddamn book. It felt so good. Genuinely good that I can't help but recommend it a little bit. A breeze, tea, and a book. That exact combination is a little magic, especially these days. That's all I got to say for today. For everything that happened today and will be happening today, I assure you that you will hear about it at a later date. And that's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching as usual, and I'll see you guys next time.